What a shock to receive a piece of paper from Miss Sessoms, our union president in Central Falls, that says, "The union wants transformation." Yes, that's what I want to hear. But not on those terms. Not a single minute longer without per diem, prorated salary. Shame on all of us. Why should we eat with our students? That's a duty. A duty? I have a contract here. I brought it with me. 95 pages of duty-free living. It's a shame. If, God forbid, we were to have an intruder in the building, who runs out? Well, it's up to the administrators. And then they call me. Can you picture me running? 850 kids, nearly 100 staff, and you'll have 4 people because it's duty-free, unless you rely on integrity. Integrity is the foundation on which I walk, and most of my teachers walk in integrity. And they care about our students, and they do teach. They are teaching this week, they were teaching, and they will continue to teach. The problem is, it's not all of them. The problem is, they lost their voice. This is not about, is there any hope now? Can we mediate? Oh, I'll answer now, though I was never asked by anyone. No, we can't mediate now. I'll say it clearly. And I mean no offense to anyone, but those ads continue. What kind of an effort at true desire for change when you keep those ads? After 2 days of hearing, I personally hadn't heard them, but of hearing them from a multitude of constituents in this state and then beyond, I told the union, please stop it. We have a very small office area. Our phone lines are bogged. I can hardly get a call from a parent or to a parent. I now go knocking on doors to talk to them because I can't get through on my own phone. And you're losing 40-1. That was in 2 days. They have kept it coming. So I've met CNN and I've met, I don't know the numbers, I've met them all. And they're losing 100-1, but they keep it coming. Each of us is a piece of fabric. Vertical threads, the warp, represent culture and racial issues. The horizontal threads, the woof, represent cross-cultural, the economics, things like aging. Together, the cause and effect of the context create a pattern, the pattern of the fabric. Whatever pattern we are shapes our intelligence and shapes us as individuals. And just as the raw materials were the foundation of the industrial age and continue to be the foundations in industry, it's the intellectual capacity that's the key foundation for surviving and thriving in this age and in the future. Developing human potential is both necessary and a moral obligation. We must foster thinking. Thinking doesn't happen in a vacuum. It doesn't happen without purpose. We must create an atmosphere of understanding and appreciation for the fabric of each of us. Each person, whether politician or teacher, entertainer or industry worker, deserves respect and has dignity. The work of education is the work of getting that message to all. In these last few weeks, it seems like a lifetime to me, but I think it's only been a few days. I've heard from thousands of people. My name, which was unknown, is like everywhere. I got an email from some group that was going to put a billboard with my name on it. And I said, please don't. Goodness, you can fry an egg on my face, I'm so embarrassed. But it's important work, and it must be admitted. I also get hate mail. That's scary. I mean, I used to think I got a few things of hate mail. You know, kids would say, I wish you weren't here. That was about as hateful as it got. No, now I get wishes. I wish cancer on your family and you live to see them suffer and die. And I cry. And then I pray. And I pray for them who could write such an ugly thing to a person standing before all, transparent, and trying to educate their children, as well as my children, my grandchildren. Education. Education is the work my daddy told me was the future of America. My daddy only went to second grade. Second oldest of 16, he had to go to work. And he told me all the time how he pulled those blocks of ice in a wagon up and down Federal Hill and placed them in what is called the true icebox. So I knew what that was. He taught himself how to read long after I learned how to read. But it was his constancy of purpose. It was his moral backbone that shaped my fabric. And that brings me here today. And I'm sure he is the happiest man, well, I say he's alive, he's in heaven. He is the happiest man because he thrived on getting to know people, on urging them to do the good thing, and on being so truly honored to be in the presence of a governor. I am humbled by all of this, but I beg you, as sincerely as I can, to maintain dignity, to never fight in the manner in which the thugs fight, to use your good words, to use your courage, to make your children and the rest of this state, and I know now nation, very proud. High expectations for all children, walking on the foundation of integrity. And thank you most sincerely for letting me come here today.